single one of you a solo. Solos are very difficult because there's nobody to hide behind out there on stage. It's all about you. Do that again, stand up. Paige's solo is primarily jazz with a few gymnastic tumbling passes. Those were good feet, good.
This is my first time doing a solo, and I'm really scared because I'm gonna be out on stage all by myself.
Get in 4 starch. Good girl.
It's scarier when you're alone because if you mess up on stage, you don't really have anyone to look at or anything.
I haven't even heard my kids' music yet. How do you practice your dance without music?
Well, Melissa's in charge of music. Isn't that ironic?
Hi, girls.
Hello.
I have your music, but Paige's I can't seem to get.
Music. Where's my music? Music's always getting lost at the studio.
Because, I don't even have music yet. Every day this week, I checked in to see if Paige's music was cut. It was the night before the competition, and Paige still hadn't heard her music. All right, well, if Abby comes out at all, can you just tell her that I need to talk to her?
Yes.
Go. Good, Nick. Push.
When we don't have music to rehearse to, we have to use counts like 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's not as fun when we don't have music.
We are supposed to be competing, and she needs to get these kids to rehearse their solos.
It's the night before our competition.
The mothers were not confident in their children, which saddens me. I have more faith in their kid than they do. They want that kid to practice, practice, practice on their solos that they're gonna get on stage and do for 2 minutes and 30 seconds instead of learning how to dance. Then they could learn a combination like that and get on stage and perform it.
So obviously she's not going to perform very well when she's the youngest age in the category and she has no music.
And she hasn't had any super secret privates.
Exactly.
Paige does not have her music, but her solo looks great.
Melissa, can I have Paige's music?
It's downloading. It's been downloading for 14 minutes.
Paige is 10. She needs to run her dance to her music. And it was Friday night, 8 o'clock, and I still had no music for Paige. And we were competing the next morning.
This wireless is so slow. Still 3 minutes.
God. Everything is always so last minute.
The judges at On Stage New York are tough. They are going to be looking at choreography, technique, precision, performance, and then costume.
I think all of us moms are in agreement that we are not prepared for this competition. Maddie had a lot of practice because she has scheduled privates every week, but not all of us have private lesson time slots.
When I'm backstage, I'm really nervous because I'm scared I'm gonna forget my dance before I go on. And it makes me forget it more if I really get rushed up about it.
For Paige to learn a solo and perform it in 2 days, that makes me nervous for her. But hopefully she just goes out there and uses her personality and charms the judges.
Paige was like a deer in the headlights. That hasn't happened to me in 25 years. I was sick to my stomach.
Give her a nice round of applause. Make her feel very comfortable.
Don't worry about it, Paige. It's a dance. Who cares?
So what is my song?
I know, but it's not your fault that it was messed up. Right? Don't you agree with me? You got your music last night at what, 8:30? And went home and went to bed and were expected to rush in here and compete it.
There's no excuse. You should remain on stage and continue dancing. It was humiliating for me as a teacher, number one. And number two, she should be humiliated.